Hello, hello, everyone. Greetings. So, I mentioned this might be an hour-long stream. This might even be shorter than that. My throat is shot. I just finished recording the Honest Thoughts on SW5, and that ended up being around 35-minute video, but that took like about an hour to record. So, I feel very drained and dead. So, we're not going to make this a long one. So, here's the idea that I had in mind. Let me lower my own freaking monitor because it's too loud. Too loud. Cannot hear self think. No good. No good of hearing self think. No good. I do not like not hearing myself. Anyway, sorry, I went Russian there. Yeah, so my voice is a little shot right now. As I said, I spent like an hour and a half recording the Honest Thoughts. Showed energy in it after a long 10-hour day of work, so I'm a little drained. So this might only be like 45 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, an hour maybe if I have the energy. But for now, here's what we're going to do. As the title says, I'm going to be doing some random Woweurs. I should have said Woweurs, but that hurt my throat doing that. So here's the stipulation I'm going to be giving. So the stipulation is I'm going to when I randomize, I can only pick a character that I have either had drawn out already or that at least is in the story that I'm writing up. That way, y'all can get familiar with the characters, because you obviously see a bunch of characters from time to time, if not every single freaking day that I do streams and whatnot, of like all these characters or these, or as someone called it, a clickbait anime girl or something like that. So those characters that you see on the channel were actually originally made in this game, so they're mine. So I'm going to do a randomizer on that, and I'm also going to be doing something a little bit different. This is going to be a little throwbacky. So we're actually going to be having it squared like this, and then whoever ends up... What am I dragging? Oh, I'm dragging something that isn't visible. So wherever, whenever we have something, like a character, I'm going to put them over on the left side where I am. Why can't I pick myself up? This is awkward. There we go. I'll move myself right here on the left side. That way you can see a portrait of them, and that way you can also see the kick-ass battle that's going on the right side. I'm going to be a little brain dead, so just bear that in mind. Let me get the individual hellos, and then we will start. Honestly, I kind of like this little bit of a layout. It really makes me feel like I'm playing an old game, too. Look at the little square there. Ayane, Harna, Shizuru, Nikki, Kuno. I almost said your actual YouTube name. I'm so sorry, Kuno. Orochi, Kenny, Full Metal Dungo, 2K Savage, Kristen, Intent Phoenix, Brandon Smith, and Muda. Hello, everyone. So far, that has joined the stream. Hope y'all are doing well today. I'm suffering. Fresh coffee as well. Damn, I could go for one, even though I don't drink coffee. Because I need energy in me, because I do not have that. So yeah, we'll be rocking with this, and then whatever character we get on the, we'll have on the left side, so that way you can see a visual of the character, and we'll just go like that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to randomize as well the battlefield. So I'm doing it on hard with 99.99. I'm not looking to do chaos because I'm not looking to hurt myself this stream. Because, as I said, I don't have the energy for that. So we'll probably do a couple of these. All right, we're doing Shenyang. Now we got to randomize until I get a character of mine, and then I will put them up on the left. And then I will talk about that character, go in detail with them, so that way so all of you, excuse me, can get familiar with the character. Sorry, I was still in recording mode, so I'm like talking in like third person. If y'all aren't here with me, I apologize. And stop! That's not a character of mine. That's not a character. That's not a character. That's not a character. It's not. Nope. 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 That wasn't mine. Nope. Himiko. Nope. 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 Kuno! I don't know which version of Kuno this is, but we're going with it. I'm going to be the commander. Fuck everybody else. Oh, there's Sin. All right, well, you'll get to see Sin, I guess. Well, the original Sin. How was my day? It's been busy. I'm very tired. The humidity here and heat has been terrible, so I'm very drained. And then to make it even worse on myself, I ended up recording for about an hour and a half of just one video, mind you. It is the Honest Thoughts on Samurai Warriors 5. That video is at least done in terms of audio, so hell yeah. Now I just got to record it gameplay-wise, and yeah. So, speaking of, what I'm going to be doing as well, I am not going to be putting up, like, cutscenes and all that during the Honest Thoughts, because I don't want people to get spoiled just in case they haven't played the game yet. So I'm just going to be doing just gameplay on the background and just maybe put up a couple pictures here and there if I'm able to, because this is going to be a very quick and done one. I only play on Chaos. I normally do, but just for the sake of, like, time, and that way we can do more than one battle, I'm going to be playing on hard. All right, we'll do Allie's. Allie's Kuno. It'll probably be a lot of Allie. Since Allie basically has the more up-to-date ones. Since we normally do all that with the good boy. All right, I don't know how big this picture is, so I'm gonna have to adjust this when I actually get to it. Let me also do that. All right, while we're doing this though, let me hop in there, apply. So now y'all gonna get a little bit of spice. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of spice. Actually, let me do this instead. Let me shrink myself. There we go. I'm tiny. We'll put me down here, and then the image can be right behind me. So we will now put her into view. There she is. All right, there's Kuno. All right, let me do that as well. All right. Now I can talk a little bit about Kuno. Cool. I am just enveloped in fire right now, and I cannot say that I am disapprove of this. Here, let me move this a little bit just in case anyone's too PG here. I want people to get butthurt about there being a thigh on the thing. Oh my god, a bare thigh. Yeah, I think that's like actual Himiko that I made. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I think I did. Here, I'll just do what I'm comfortable with. I don't care about doing anything. Optimal. Fuck, I still have another one. What do I use? Oh yeah, what was that thingamabob? That thingamabob that I actually didn't like. That thingamabob, I don't know what that thingamabob was. What was the thingamabob? Elemental attacks. I guess I'll do that because she sucks on damage. All right, we'll do that. Oh, fucking A. By the way, yeah, we're just gonna keep that music on. I'm gonna lower the music just a tad bit more. That way, I'm not like drowned out. But yeah, once we get into this battle, I'll talk a little bit about Kuno, just in case some of you have never seen her before in your life. So this is how we're gonna be doing it. I'll do rain. Actually, no, rain during streams like sucks ass. So we'll do snow. That works. Even though rain would probably fit her way better. All right. So let's talk a little bit about my girl Kuno Ju-won. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what happened? While I was at work, I went to grab a drink, but the floor was so wet because of the mopping, and I ended up slipping on my knees, and it hurt because we had a hard tile floor. Oh my god! I've been there. Well, I haven't been there where I've landed on my knees, but I definitely have been there. Oh fuck, it's this Kuno. But I have been there to where I busted my ass. Like my actual, I'm not just saying like, oh, I fell. Like, ow, I'm hurt. Like, no, I actually busted my ass. Like, I landed on my ass and it hurt. Luckily, I got some cushion there, so it's okay. But anyway, this is not her actual, like, first ever design that I made. This was actually for, what the hell is it called? Fucking, not Evolution of the Warrior. It was Fanlore Friday. That's what it was. Lore of the Warrior playthrough that I did. Yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, character, Kuno. I've done a video on her a couple months ago, so it's not really like it's anything I need to like change because she's actually been one of the most consistent characters that I've done so far with my stuff ever since I actually started liking her. But yeah, I'll do a couple fun facts here. So Kuno, Kuno was actually one of my least favorite characters for the longest time when I first made her because there was a lot of time when I was going through some and the whole thing of her being like an anguishy character is because of the mental anguish I was like dealing with myself when I was like younger. So I ended up making her, and she was someone that I just like saw a lot of like not good in myself. So there was a character at the time I did not like at all. I made her, but I was like, I'm disappointed, like I'm angered that I like let it like come out and manifest into a character for a story I was trying to work on. But yeah, so Kuno, as you can probably tell from the expression, very smug, very hot. I'm just trying to also focus on gameplay as well. Bear with me. Yeah, so and a little bit crazed, I'll say. She's a little bit on the crazy side as well. Like, she's gone through her own, like, anguish, which is why she's called Kuno. She named herself Kuno to go after the anguish that she herself has gone through. By the way, just in case anyone was curious, get the fuck out of my way, you stupid fly. Summer, alright? Yeah, you can make characters in this game. And then I commission artists to actually bring them to life with their own unique designs. That's what I do. So all these characters that people see around all the time on my channel, like the girls and even sometimes the dudes, those are my actual characters that me and Alicat have designed for my story that I'm making. And eventually I'll show it off when I actually have the courage. But yeah, so she is the empress of her own country, and she even renamed the country Jigoku, which means hell in Japanese. So yeah, that literally also just goes to show just how not good in the mind she is. She's not very straight in the mind. But she ends up meeting my main character, Light. Not Lighty. The main character is just called as Light. And she is someone who likes to test his patience from time to time. She ends up meeting him at the very beginning of the story. And those two basically don't, like, they butt heads. Like, they click, but not in a good way. They click in terms of them not getting along at all. Like, she likes to, like, get on his nerves. He just likes to be smart and witty with her and everything. So these two definitely, like, have some kind of connection growing from time to time, even though they are kind of, like, at first disliking one another. But Kuno catches big interest in my main character right off the bat because he is part dragon. So she ends up just saying, like, I might be able to steal this guy from this place and maybe do something good with him and make him do stuff that I want to do to others. So basically make him just like her own physical weapon and whatnot. So she kind of tests him. She's not very much good on the social parts because, again, she's not in the right mindset. She's not very kind. She's very sassy. She's very smug. She's literally, as Light would say, a bitch. So she does not know how to, like, communicate well with him at first, and then eventually it just ends up morphing into this own relationship of where they basically are just butting heads with one another constantly. Want to see Kuno and Daji work together? I'd be down for that, personally. But yeah, like, this was... I wouldn't say she's the first. She was not. I ended up making my character, I think, around 2014. I think she was made in 2015, if I'm not mistaken. 2014 was when this game came out. And I ended up making, like, Harna, Light, Sinon, if I ever show her off. Or if we ever get her, I'll talk about her or show her off again. But yeah, I ended up making these characters around, like, 2014 and 2015, I think, was when Kuno reemerged. So I think around, like, October, I think. Funny enough, in October, I think it was October 30th when I actually, like, showed her off, like, on my Facebook page that I had, like, years ago. So I think that's when I ended up, like, introducing her. It was a little bit earlier on as well when I ended up making her, but I only introduced her, I think, around October, if I'm not mistaken. So I ended up giving her the wire gloves. Honestly, that was a really cool thing. I ended up actually making that kind of a thing. The gauntlets that she has actually do shoot out a web as well. Not a web, but, like, you know, the sharp strings that you get here. She's going to have that come out of her gauntlet fingertips, and it actually will pierce the body. So she doesn't use it often, but when she does, she uses it mainly for distance. To either keep her distance or to attack someone from who's, like, trying to run away or someone who's going very far away. But normally she just uses her bare hand gauntlets, which are very durable and do a lot of damage. I'm also making a story in Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires, where I first created the characters, then to 8 Empires, so a lot of their stuff, weapon-wise, is based on whatever it is in the game. Yeah, that's kind of what I went with as well. Light's actually the same way as well. He has Sao P's dual blades, but I ended up instead making it not exactly like the straight-sworded kind of, like, dual blade, but instead we actually ended up making it sort of like curvy a little bit with the dual blades. I've shown it off, like, a while ago with his most recent design, and he's not getting redesigned, but he's getting a second design for his story. Because, as I said, he's the main character of his story. There's actually technically 3 stories. And the very first story is, like, a prequel to, like, my main story of Hybrid's Tale. And then there's the other one, Legacy of the Hybrid. I don't know what the hell I'm going to call the other one. Unless I just want to call that one Hybrid's Tale as well, because it's technically... Well, no, because he's a halfling, so that wouldn't really work out. So I've been trying to think of a name for the third story as well, for the prequel story with his dad and all that. Because his dad actually plays a very big part in the story as well. But there's just a lot, like, I need to think on and everything with that. But yeah, Hybrid's Tale was the very first one I came up with, and then Hybrid's Tale actually was going to be it. And then, as we were making more and more characters, I think it came along the lines of when we first made a character known as Tsubaki. She was actually my first, like, modern-day looking character. That, or it was Harna, and we ended up making her, like, dress up in modern-day attire. I think that's what sparked the idea of, like, I could probably actually make this so it goes, like, from generation to generation. So my story, or stories, cover, I'd probably say 4 generations. Azura, who is Light's dad. Light, of course, who is the 2nd generation. Light's son, Hikaru, 3rd generation. And then 4th generation, which is his grandson, Yota. So, and that isn't going to be in, like, modern day times. So it's definitely a big story, but it doesn't sound as massive as it actually does sound. Oh, I miss Wang Yi's weapons as well. Her Trishulas, yeah, I miss those. Those were probably one of the best weapons in the game. Go away tripping with my girl. The Empress of Anguish and Thickness. Yeah, she do be kind of thick. She do be kind of thick. I cannot deny that. All right, who's trying to take bases over here? I'm about to destroy you. Who this? Oh, it's a generic. You're disappointed with SW5? I'm sorry. Where? Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, SW5 does not have character creation. I actually forgot to bring that up in the video. I put it at the very end of the video, though, when I was, like, giving my overall thoughts on the game. When I, like, gave the closure, I was like, overall, it's good. Oh, yeah, there's also, they didn't put in, because the funny thing is, I actually made a list. So I was like, I actually finished it in half the time I did with the other Warriors video, or my Dynasty Warriors 9 Honest Thoughts video. I was like, all right, I beat it in half the time. And then I was like, fuck, I forgot about the character creator. It's not in the game. But yeah, just in case anyone's curious, I gave the game a 7.5 out of 10. I said it as a good start. I'll at least say that. I'll spoil that much. I said SW5 would be a good start, but that's as far as I'm going to go with it. You're going to have to wait till Monday to get that video. Hopefully I can get it out. I got to upload a lot of videos. Thankfully, I already got 2 rendered, and one I was dreading to do was Neo 2, but that one is actually already rendered. I just need to upload it along with the Wowia Time one. But the Honest Thoughts one's probably going to be the newest monster. Because the Samurai Warriors one is going to be very easy. The, what's the other one? Devil May Cry one is going to be really easy, too. I think I did like 20-minute video of it, so it should not be that hard to upload. Just finished unlocked everything on SW5 a week ago. Nice. Hey, who are you blocking? Why are you blocking me? Stop blocking. We do not appreciate blocks here. No, sir, Bob. No blocks. The reservoir? Please tell me that's not how it actually was called. I said the reservoir or whatever. Fuck. I hope I said the name right. Or Reverie or whatever the hell they were called. I don't even know. Never heard of it. Further musket's a big part of the rating. Ah, you got me. No, I mean, no, it wasn't that. There was other things that I wasn't like keen on in the game. I was gonna be honest. I mentioned it. If I'm not being honest, I can't say it's an Honest Thoughts video, you know. So I was like, I gotta be honest and just say what I do like and what I don't like. It's the thing was like I can go in depth with what I liked, but the thing is that like it's just like I liked it. They did it really good. And that's basically that. Like, I think they did this really good, this really good. But when you go into, like, something that you don't like, you can go way more in depth with it. So I feel like the video is going to make it out to be more negative than it actually is, because I do really, really like the game. The game's really good. I really love the game. Yeah, I thought it was called, like, Reverie or something. I don't know. Ever played Ninja Gaiden? Yes, I have. I played, 2 and, what the hell's... Not 3. Well, 3, but, like, the other one. Like, there's the bloodied one. I don't remember. Razor's Edge. The gory one. Because I know, like, 3 was, like, nothing. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Snow one. There we go. There we go, dude. Got it, dude. Got it, dude. Design-wise, DMC4. I'd say DMC4 or 3 were his best designs. And, DMC5 was definitely better moveset-wise. Even though I could not get used to him. By the way, I played as Virgil. Spoiler alert for the DMC video. Ow, you bupper. Yeah, I'll probably make it an hour. I'll probably try to go through an hour. We'll see. Because we're already at 20 minutes. And we've only done one battle. I forgot how freaking weak Kuno is with this weapon. It's a good weapon. No, you know what? It's not even the weapon. I think I just built Kuno weak. If I can be honest. I think I just made her stats, like, not as good as, like, other people's. I think she's a controller, so I think that's why she's not as, like, strong. Weirdly enough, even though I play a lot of Virgil, I'd probably say Nero's my favorite, or Nero's my favorite to play as in that game. DMC5, I mean. And weirdly enough, I actually am more, like, comfortable with V than I am fucking Dante. Because I never really played, like, the Devil May Cry games in depth. I got them. I have them, and I was ready to stream them. That's why I haven't really played them yet. But, I might do 3 or 4. I don't know if I'll play 1. 1... It didn't age well. Like, it's okay, but it definitely did not age all that great. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably only go through the game just so I can hear that very one famous line. I was meant to give you light! And that was it. But I'd rather just watch a clip of that and be like, ha, we did it. Oh, those like weird gauntlets or whatever? Yeah. Can you not? Can you not? Sin? Shit! By the way, that's what my main villain looks like, at least in this game. That's how he was originally made. He is not going to look like that at all, by the way. He is not going to look anything like that in my story. He's going to probably look 10 times way more better. Is anyone else having an issue with fruit flies? Because goddamn. Can't wait for DW9 Empires. I could honestly say that I don't care. Not that you're not excited for it. That's not what I'm saying. But about the game in general. Like, I'm just whatever about it. I really just don't really care. And not to sound like an ass, I just really don't. Like, I'm like, cool, it's happening. And then at the same time, I'm like, eh. You know? Like, it's just that their last few games have been just like, fuck, my phone's not charging. Oh, that's plugged in all from here, so I was trying to make sure that phone was strong. But it just kept going down. I was like, what's happening? Gore and Warriors Orochi? I mean, if they went in a bloody and gory route, that'd be pretty cool. I'm not going to complain. Why the fuck are so many of you here today? Thank you. I didn't expect so many of you to be here today. This was just meant to be a short one, but y'all are putting pressure on me now because there's so many of you. Oh, God. Hold on. Oh, well, okay. We're going to go through this. By the way, just in case anyone came in, what I'm going to be doing is doing the randomizer, of course, and what I'm doing is I have to pick a character of my own that I've done that is in my story or that has art done of. So, that's not a character of mine. Oh, why couldn't we move Lucifer over to 1? By the way, just in case, Sundari, if you're here, your character will be drawn eventually. I promise you. That is actually on one of our top to-do lists. They're like 2 away, and guaranteed this time. Hey, Arcane, if you're here, you're going to help pay for, I'm kidding. I'm definitely kidding. I was about to say, you're going to help put towards Mirabelle. I don't think I ever revealed that. Fuck! Oh, well. I don't know if I said it already, but hey, Joey Weaver, welcome to stream. We're doing well today. Harna! All right. I don't know which version of Harna this is, but I'm down for it. All right. You know what time it is. It's time for a best girl to be shown. Hold on. It's time. Y'all know. God damn those fucking thighs. Where's my girl? Actually, I'll give her in her most recent look that Alley Cat did. We're actually getting another version of her drawn out. She's going to be fully progressed in age. Where is it? I almost clicked on the bunny Harna. I mean, what is she doing in that outfit? Sinful. I don't know, like, what I named the file. I thought I would have just named it Harna, but I think I named it something else. Where the fuck is the file? Is it down here? I know I have it in this folder. There it is. Oh, that's why. Okay. How big is this picture? Oh, man. All right. I've got an encoding overload from that. It's fine, though. It went away now. Barabushka. There she is. There's my best girl. She's got 2 different outfits, by the way, in this age. All right. Fuck! I didn't change the stage. Oh, bloody damn it. Here, I'll begin it and then I'll withdraw so we can do a different battle. But yeah, now I get to talk about my favorite girl. And as you can tell, there is some inspiration here. Which version is this? What is this version? This isn't the original one. I have so many Harnas in this game. Bear with me. Have more pressure because I've arrived. Stop! Why are so many of you here today? Fucking go to bed. I'm kidding. I love all of you. Please stay. Okay, yeah, we'll do that stage, sure. Trish went full Austin Powers with one delivery in DMC1. Yeah, I can give a teaser. Like, I mean, I can tell. I can explain what the story is. So awkwardly, well, not awkwardly. We've just been very busy on getting like protagonist characters done. But I only have one villain that's drawn out right now. But basically, wait, I don't want that. Hold on, let me get through all this because like I feel like I'm an idiot when I do this kind of crap. I feel like there was an item that I actually did like, and I don't remember what. Oh, there was the Tundra Blade or Pearl. Idiot. Good lord. Learn words. Me no good with words. Me stupid. Where's construction? There it is. We'll put snow. My girl likes snow. Y'all like snow? I like snow. Snow's nice. All right. Anyway. Did I see the gameplay of Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires? No, I did not. Why'd I do that? I'm playing music on the background. I'm an idiot. But no, yeah, no, I didn't. I don't want to be an ass and just say like be a killjoy and be like, oh, I don't care. I do care. Maybe it's just me just not wanting to be like. I mean, it's Dynasty Warriors 9. I know like what the gameplay's like, but I'm just like, you know. Like, I love the Empire series. The Empire series is probably my favorite series, like, even more than the mainline games. But, like, I don't know. Something's just, like, in the back of my mind. Can I speak Russian? No, I can just do a very thick Russian accent, as people say. That's the weird part. I can pull off an accent, but I can't actually speak it. I used to be able to speak Spanish, but then my knowledge went downhill. All right, let me put on a different song. And then I'll talk about the story. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about it. Let's do... Oh, yes, please. Hell yeah. Oh, this is a loud song. Actually, no, that's fine. If you all know this song, I'll give you a free cookie. Who the fuck's Lighto? I don't even remember this character. What the fuck? Who are you? Imposter! I'm Lighto! Well, at least that's what some people call me. I'm Lighty. Who's this imposter? Is this me when I had long hair? I'll play Bury the Light after this. We're going to do another battle after this, so don't worry. Yeah, I'll do Bury the Light. But, yeah, sorry. Okay, back onto the subject. So I guess this will basically put Harna into the equation as well anyway, so I can just... This works out both ways. But, so I have 3 stories currently right now. One story is... Well, I guess I'll just say the first 2 because I don't have a name for the first story, for the prequel story yet. So the story is called Hybrid's Tale. It is focused. The Hybrid's Tale portion is focused on Azuda, and the main story is focused on Azuda's son Light, who is the main character, of course, throughout the entirety of the franchise. This boy Light and his dad are both part dragons. Very rare breed, mind you. How about Lighta? No, there's no Lighta. Apparently, we have a Lighto in here though, and I'm disappointed in that. But yeah, so these 2 stories, as I said, both of them are part dragon. They're in a time where, basically around these kinds of times of like China and Japan, where there's war going on. They're in like a warring states period or like a Three Kingdoms era period. And this is all completely in my own universe. This is not like, so there's not any familiar faces or anything. There's not a face of like Liu Bei or anything like that. No one historically is in this story. Now, I will say though, there are multiple realms in the story. The realm that my characters reside in is known as the Origin Realm. The realm that I don't have an actual name for this realm yet, but our world technically, or realm, is technically a thing where like all these people are like alive, but they don't play any part in the story. They don't exist really in the story at all. What's happening? Why are we musoing? Devru! Oh, that's what I forgot. I didn't mean to do that. But back on the track of this story, though. So yeah, it takes place. Light for the most part. Well, I won't talk too much about Azuto because this is actually a story I'm still in the works of. But Hybrid Tail is pretty much just like, boosh, it's ready to go. I'm ready. It's been at least like proofed over and everything. Is that even a word? Is that even a phrase? But like that stuff's ready to go. Like all that stuff it does not need to worry about. But yeah, so for Hybrid's Tale, it focuses mostly on Light and Light, who is at first somebody who is struggling against like. So there's all right. Freeze. Rewind. Sorry again. I'm like trying to like talk about it, but like my brain's not working because I was going through like an hour and a half of recording, and it's been hot as hell with humidity and everything and like 100-degree weather. So bear with me. I'm gonna talk about this. I promise. It's just that I decided to do this when I'm tired and drained and wired. So yeah. So in this world of mine of Hybrid's Tale, there are different types of species. There are characters like Light, who is basically a hybrid, which is why this story is called Hybrid's Tale. He is part human, part mystic, and part Kaijima, which is basically part demon. Dragons in this universe are basically demons. So that is why he is part Kaijima. So that is what he is. He is someone who is basically 3 of like 4 or 5 of species. So we have humans, we have Nitsu, which is what Haruna basically is. She's a halfling, but Haruna is basically a Nitsu as well with her... those are people that have animal features on them. So like you could say like a cat ear and tail, or fox ears and tail, bunny ears and tail, and stuff like that. So those kinds of characters are known as Nitsu, and they're normally at the very bottom unless you are a very rare person of Nitsu. Like Haruna, for instance, is a Kyuubi, which is one of the most powerful of beings in their realm, as well as like of their kind. If you're just like a bunny or something like that, like Bonita is, which eventually I'll show off as well, she is one of the weakest of the characters. But of course, that doesn't mean that like they can't get stronger on their own, like physically. But in terms of like just raw power and ability, they're one of the weakest in the area. Next up would be humans, which is basically right around there. Humans are a very tricky kind because they can be very weak because they're just humans. But humans in this realm are people of like a lot of potential. So they are people who can like unlock like 100% of their potential and everything like that, and they can become damn near like unstoppable people. Because like, and if you see from like a lot of stories and just like history itself, like they always say humans are full of potential. We just don't know how to unlock it all. So that is the basically kind of thing that I try to do. And not everyone basically does that in my story where like, oh, look at me, I'm so strong because I reached 100% of my potential. Like it's only like 2 or 3 characters. One of them's Kuno, one of them's Scene, who is Light's rival, and then the other one is the main character of my other story, which I'll get into in a minute, Maiko. Who actually I could probably show off if I actually pick her, because she actually did make the young version of her at least. Don't touch me. But, yeah, so basically humans are people just, like, they're a little bit above Nitsu in terms of power, but they can be even, like, around, like, mystical or Kaijima and stuff if they have their potential go higher and higher. Because as they always say, humans are full of potential, they just don't know how to unlock it. And then the next one after that would technically be the Kaijima. So Kaijima can range around from different things. So dragons, even succubus, which is one of the characters that were entrusted to me, like Amelia, which was done by the one-eyed succubus, a.k.a. Amy, who was someone who gave me their character from Fanlore Friday. So characters like that, like demons and stuff, those characters are like up there as well and like one of the highest. They're kind of tied with mystics as well, depending on the type, because like dragons can kind of be up on that aspect as well. I just got hit. I just got hit again. Why does she have this Musa? What the fuck? Oh, it's right. She had the duck hooks. Right. I forgot to change it back, though. Fuck. The music I'm playing is Lost Courage from Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I want to say. Yeah, 2. Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Or I could just say Tenkaichi 2. Very good song. One of my favorites on their soundtrack. If this fucking fly doesn't get out of my way, I'm going to beat the shit out of it. Where are you? Ah! Nope, didn't get it. All right, this thing's a little wily. But back on track. So the next area of expertise, or species, I should say, are the Mystics. So Mystics, pretty self-explanatory. They're basically like godly characters. There's not really, like, there are characters above that. There are gods, but I technically at the moment only have 2. That is the God of Creation and the God of Destruction, who are characters I've never shown off once in any of the videos, and also need to work out designs for. But so those but we'll talk about the Mystics real quick. The Mystics are just right below the gods. They're basically almost kind of like immortals, but they can also be killed due to natural causes as well. Like, not natural, but like if they are killed, like say you behead one or stab one in the heart, yeah, they're dead. But their bodies are very like they're sufficient enough to where they can live for pretty much an eternity. But if you end up like hitting them in a vital spot, they can die. So just because they're basically like air quotes immortal does not mean that they are full-fledged immortals. That like if they get killed, if they get stabbed in the heart, chop their head off, they're dead. Goku was the best Dragon Ball character of all time. I'd like to talk about Vegeta for a moment. Anyway, so yeah, so they're basically around that portion. Mystics are basically overseers of the realms. So as I said, there's like the origin realm, which is where my characters take place. There's also another realm that my characters take place in, and it is known as the mirrored realm, which we will also one day get into. So I didn't kill him. Why not? I'm not even hitting him. Why not? There we go. And then, so yeah, so like I said, they're basically that. Like, most of these characters will have like black or white hair, which is like where my main character Light comes into play. So like Mystics will ever have like black or white hair. They won't have like brunette. They won't have blonde or anything like that. They'll just have black or white hair, which is why I try to make that a little bit more unique. So whenever someone normally has like white hair or black hair, they're sometimes classified as Mystics. Harna is a rare occasion where she's not, but like take Shine for instance, she actually is a halfling. It's a character I've shown off before, but hasn't been shown off a lot. She is someone who has like the red and blue eyes of a Mystic. So they will also sometimes have heterochromia, where obviously they have two different eye colors. So characters like that will also be known as Mystics as well. I try to make it so they have different like ways of showing off their diversity from others. But yeah, so that's basically them. They're like basically one of the most powerful in the story. And then, of course, as I mentioned, there's the gods. Right now, I only have really the God of Destruction and the God of Creation. Not going to go in depth with them because I don't really have much information on them. Like, I've had them planned out for a while. Not design-wise, but, like, plan them out as characters and whatnot. But there's not much going... Like, again, they're gods. So, obviously, they can, like... And their names speak for themselves. So, you see Warriors games as just Legend of Zelda with the hearts. I mean, technically, that actually works because Age of Calamity, I think, uses hearts. Or even regular Hyrule Warriors uses hearts. Instead of like, regular health bars like you see here. Oh, I didn't get the base yet. I'm an idiot. Didn't I get this base already? Oh, they must have taken it back. I'm dumb. But, yeah. So, those are the kind of characters right there that are pretty much in my story. What's up, Electric people? Gonna stream. We're doing well today. So those are the characters, like, those are, like, the species and everything. And, of course, there's also different races and whatnot as well. Obviously, I don't need to go in depth with that. There's races of different kinds. There's Japanese, there's white, there's black, and all in between and everything. So don't need to go in depth with that, obviously. But yeah, that's basically how the gist of, like, the species and everything work. And I do try to add a tinge of, like, realism. By a tinge, I mean a decent amount. So as you all know, like, in the world right now, we have a big problem when it comes to racism and everything. So basically, that's how it kind of works as well. Except not really so much racism, but it's speciesism. So mostly humans are... Since the origin realm basically was the origin of, like, where the humans were, and, like, a bunch of Kaijima and Nitsu and Mystics, a little bit of Mystics here and there, join in on that realm. A lot of the humans end up being very, like, harsh and critical to them. So a lot of that stuff ends up... A lot of that stuff ends up being taken apart into, like, at least the beginning of the story, and things start to eventually... I mean, it's kind of actually, like, a common theme throughout the majority of the story, where, like, Nitsu are treated like trash, Kaijima are treated, like, as threats, so they, like, try to do whatever they can to keep them out of the way or just kill them or stuff like that. And then Mystics are more so to be, like, hated and feared by the humans. And humans are, like, they're basically having people hate them. Like, not all of them are terrible. Like, not all humans are terrible. And that's, like, something, like, my main character notices at the very beginning. He's a character at the beginning is, like, someone who hates humans because he sees all, like, the hateful stuff that they do to all the other species and everything. Because they're technically, at the moment, they're the most populated species, so they're the most, air quotes, dominant. So, like, that kind of stuff... like gets to him, and then he ends up really not liking humans all that much. But of course, he does end up running into a fair amount of humans that like get a connection with him, and he's like has that mindset of like, well, all right, I hate them, but I know they're not all that terrible. So he ends up being that kind of person who tries to at first make at least the country that he's in. He tries to make it a better place where everyone can be treated equally and try to be treated fairly and with respect and everything. So that's basically, at least the beginning of the story ends up working out. And then things get very, very crazy as the story goes on, but I don't want to go too in-depth with it. But again, just to show how long this story goes, as I said, there are 4 generations. It goes from Azura, who is Light's father, Light himself, Light's son, Hikaru, and then Yota, his grandson. So it goes through 4 generations. It goes from, like, the olden times of, like, Dynasty Warriors times all the way to modern day times. So it's very, very hectic and very, very long. Not long in terms of, like, the storytelling, but, like, how long each, like, generation goes by and stuff like that. There's a lot. There's a lot. I don't like that map. We'll do Hefei. But yeah, like, it's hard to go too into it. Oh, no, yeah, like, I kid not. When I show these characters off, I literally slave over these characters. Like, I do so much with these characters. Oh, Suzaku. Okay. I haven't shown off Suzaku before. At least it's been a hot minute since I have. All right, hang on. Let me get Suzaku ready then. Okay. So this is actually one of the main boys of Hybrid's Tale, so that's actually perfect. All right, let me get this boy in here. Hell yeah. So this one's actually one of the more interesting characters that I have not shown off all that much, but he actually is someone who's got, like, a lot of, like, interesting mystique, I would say, around him. That, and he's just an awesome kick-ass dude as well. Oh, I need to get to that. There we go. Okay, let's hop in. Oh, now Lighto's on my team. Oh, whatever. Let me make him a little bit bigger. So, I actually will say, aside from the scars that Suzaku actually has on his face right now, you could see from, like, his appearance and everything, like, the design, he doesn't have a lot going on. Like, this is around the Warriors times. And by the way, he uses the dual hook blades. He uses dual hook blades. So, yeah. So, this is going to be accurate. This is going to be canon. Yeah, this is it. Okay, cool. All right, let me, I'll do the frosty wind hooks. Wait. Bitch! Did I get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? I don't think I got it. These fucking fruit flies, man. They're so annoying. Does anyone else deal with that BS? I think I asked that earlier, but does anyone else deal with that crap? Because I deal with it a lot. Way too much. But yeah, no, I got, like, a really big whole plot, like, going on with this story. Like, as I said, I've been working on this since, like, 2014, 2015. Like, planning it out. And then finally I started, like, meeting artists and whatnot. And then I ended up meeting Alicat, and he's really been helping me, like, make this stream happen. And it's honestly been the biggest motivator for me as well to keep this story going. Because I'm still thinking about, like, different scenarios of my story to make it, like, good or make it better or just, like, improve upon what's already there. Like, it's really good. I really like it. I really like it a lot. Like, this stuff has been, like, a lot of, like, the fun life's work stuff. Will you make all OC you have here in DW9 Empires? If the character creator is good, sure. If it sucks, then no. If it's not good, then unfortunately the answer is going to be no, but I'm hoping it's going to be good. Because all they showed us right now is a great value Nobunaga. And I'm like, all right, that's cool and all, but, like, what else can we do? I need more. All right, so yeah, let's talk a little bit about Suzaku, one of my main boys here. I don't know why I keep clicking on that. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Someone said they wanted to listen to Bury the Light. You want to bury me? I'm kidding. Is there extended version so we can make this go through the whole way? Okay, that works. That right there. All right. There you go. You're getting Bury the Light now. It might be a little low, but again, it's just so I don't get drowned out because some of these songs can be very loud and I don't feel like constantly adjusting the audio. So this is what Suzaku actually originally looked like in the story. Hang on. Or in the story. Originally when I first made him. This is what Suzaku ended up looking like at first. I gave him the Paladin leggings. I don't know what, like, this armor is on the top, but I liked it. So this is what he originally looked like. So actually, we ended up keeping one thing consistent, the hair. And then we actually ended up giving him scars as well. He has scars here as well from on his face. I think it's on the cheek there. But we ended up putting it on both his cheeks, I believe. So, yeah, so there's a lot going on there. Like, there's a lot, like, you can tell there's similarities, but there's also big differences as well. Like, Suzaku, as you can tell, he has way less going on in terms of, like, his design and his armor and whatnot. That is because Suzaku, despite the 2 scars that he has on his face already, but aside from those, every time this man would go into battle, he would be somebody who would come back to the battle unscathed. Now, no one understands how. Like, they even look at his outfit and just look at, like, sometimes he'll have, like, some holes or scratches in his clothes and whatnot, but he would end up having no scars on him whatsoever. No scratches, no cuts, no, like, gashes or anything. He would not have any markings on his body, even though sometimes his clothes would kind of get ripped up as well. So he would go in exactly the way you see him on the left there, just a shirt, not even really just like a shirt. It's like a skin tight thing to keep, like, mobility and whatnot. It's like, if you remember, like, how this weapon works, like, like, Yuejin is someone who has mobility. So I decided to put that into the works of his, like, actual, like, design. So we made it to, like, something like this. So we could actually do stuff like that in the actual, like, story. Hop. Hop, 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 hop. So that was the thing. Everybody, even, like, the only person that wouldn't get caught off guard by this is Suzaku's father, which was a very well-renowned warrior at the time, a very well-renowned swordsman. So this is somebody that his bloodline, his family and everything is something that Suzaku would take great pride in, like a lot of pride in. He would make sure that everybody would know about, like, who they're fighting. Like, hey, this is the son of so-and-so, but I'm my own person, and I'm going to show you that I can defeat you and be just as good, if not better, than my own father. So, like, in a way, he's kind of like a Guan Ping in a way, but at the same time, he's not. He's somebody who's really mostly looking to make a name for himself. So, like, he's not, like, just kept in the shadow of his father. Like, he's proud and very well so to be, like, a part of his family and be his son. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no animosity towards his father at all, or even being in the shadow. It's just like, this is a challenge that, like, I have for myself, to where I can be my own person and make a name for myself, to, like, let the next generation go on and will be even more imposing with me as the headline of our family and whatnot. So that's what Suzaku does. And again, as he gets older, he ends up being way more, like, adept at fighting, because, like, fighting is, like, all he's known. This is the only thing he knows. It's pretty much warfare. That's all he basically... Yeah, like Tadakatsu, basically. He would come back, not a scratch on him. And I kid not a scratch on him. Like I said, though, he would get, like, scratches and, like, cuts in his outfit. And these are thin outfits as well. Yeah, kind of like a mix of Toshie and Guan Ping, actually. Yeah, that's not a bad analogy at all. Yeah, actually, that's really good. Yeah, by the way, if you have any... If, like, you want to, like, compare them a little bit, like, personality-wise, to get more familiar with the character, with, like, characters that you're familiar with, like, if it's Warriors characters, if you're like, okay, so is it, like this character a little bit? Like, you can do that. Like, if that helps you get more familiar with the character and whatnot. So, at the time, Suzaku actually would be someone who gets a little bit ahead of himself, but there is a time in his life where he actually ends up, like, doing a complete 180, because at the time, when everything started with him being, like, taking part in war and whatnot, he was someone who would, like, as I said, he's someone who's very prideful. So he is someone who who gets a little bit ahead of himself, a little bit too much, and he doesn't like that. I've played Bury the Light before. I mean, if it happens, I take down the video. Nothing too bad. Like, this isn't anything, like, groundbreaking, so I'll only play for a little bit longer, too. But yeah, I played Bury the Light, like, multiple times on my streams. The person who, like, did the song has, like, mentioned that he doesn't care. Honestly, every time that, like, you see an upload of Bury the Light, he's like, yo, thanks for uploading the song. This is awesome. Thank you for all the support. Like, he's cool about it. At first, it was a little controversial about it, but, like, now it's like, hey, dude, I love this. Keep going. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm not worried about it. But yeah, like... So, as I said, like, he tends to get a little bit cocky, and he tends to, like, try to rush and do things on his own. But then there was a day, and I'm not going to go in depth with it, there was a day that he didn't come back from a battle. There was a time where he didn't come back at all, and people were starting to worry, including his own father. Yeah, even Casey Edwards. Like, Casey Edwards I've seen, and the main singer, the main vocalist as well. Like, he was also, like, always someone who would comment on, like, every single time they saw Bury the Light, and they're like, dude, appreciate the upload and everything. I guess you could kind of say Sasuke a little bit. Like, the thing about Suzaku, like, he's not a dick like Sasuke is. Like, he's still a very good person. Yeah, Victor Borba. Yeah, that's the one. I knew his name was Victor. I just didn't know the last name. But, like, I saw him, like, everywhere. He'd just be... Hang on. He's even commented on this one. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, no. Casey Edwards is a freaking genius when it came to the music. Very well done. All right, after this part of the song, I'll just, like, cut it off. Just in case, but... Not to mention, they also mentioned as well, like, if you're not, like, constantly, like, talking over it, like how I am right now, then, yeah, there's going to be a little bit of issue. But most of the time, they're like, if you're just, like, commentating over it majority of the time, it's not going to be a big deal. But again, if it does, I'll just take the video down. It's not a big deal. This is just meant to be just a chill stream anyway, so if it does, it is what it is, you know? But, yeah, so back on track. So Suzaku, as I said, there was a time where he didn't come back from a battle. It took 3 days for Suzaku to come back after a battle. And something in him clicked. Something about him changed. And I'm not going to go in depth with it, but something about him changed. And he ended up being something completely different. He was way more respectful. And again, he wasn't a dick. He was just like, he would kind of try to do his own thing. So he wouldn't be a dick about it. Or anything like that. He would not be at all. So, like, he would just be someone who tries to just do everything on his own. He tries to think that, like, I don't need anybody. I can just do this myself. So he ends up changing. He ends up being a lot more modest. He ends up becoming a lot more intelligent. He starts to, like, because, like, something clicked in him. Something happened with him within those 3 days that changed him. So this is where Suzaku ends up becoming someone who's become, like, one of the, like, not, like, at the time he was kind of, like, he was respected, but at the time he was kind of just, like, people would shrug him off or something like that because he wouldn't follow orders. He would do things on his own. But once he started doing that and becoming a leader of him by himself, that is where things started changing and everybody started respecting him. So people started looking up to him. People started, like, looking to him for guidance and leadership because he became adept in strategy. He became adept in warfare and just battling and everything. But he would do it alongside his comrades this time. And he would always try to help people as any way he can possible. So in a way, like, whatever happened within those 3 times, he noticed that, like, a lot changed. Or, like all the not good he was doing, like, he was kind of being a hindrance. As like, he was helping, but at the same time, he was being a hindrance. All right. We'll unbury the light there. We'll put something else on. I still got some other musics. How about we do... Oh, yes. Oh, yes. How about we do... Yeah, we'll do this one. I love this one. Yeah, now we're talking. But yeah, that's basically the rundown of Suzaku, pretty much. I could go way more in depth with this character. He's a very cool, mystique-y kind of character. Because again, like, he comes back. Oh, like, oh, look at all these things in my outfit. And no scars whatsoever. Crazy. By the way, I want to say real quick, because I definitely went out of tune there. Because again, I'm very wired, so I'm not, like, thinking straight. The time where he wears, like, the outfit that he does now is, like, you see the design he's wearing right there on the left? He actually ends up wearing that after he comes back after those 3 days of absence. So, he ends up wearing that, and that's where he starts to get, like, all these, like, scratches and tears in his outfit from all the blades hitting him. But he would mysteriously come back with no scratches on his body. Aside from the scars that he was already having from previous battles before the events of those 3 days absence, he was completely... He was armored up a little bit, and he did get those scars in battle. But after those 3 days, he would get, like, these, like, tears and everything in the clothing, but he would still be perfectly fine, not a scratch on him, and people would be confused as to why. The only person who would know why is because of his father, is from his father, because he was honest and open with his father, of course. Yeah, I've seen a lot of gameplay in Lollipop Chainsaw, but I've never actually played the game. It's good, though, from what I hear. When I play Bury the Light, I get so motivated. Same. Funny enough, when I listen to like certain songs, I actually think of my characters in it. So, take Bury the Light, for instance. Bury the Light is actually a song that I consider one of my main villains to have. Like, I can picture him, like, with that song. I can picture him, like, showing up with that song popping up, or just that song in general, and just, like, thinking about, like, his life and everything that's been happening with him. And with that, all that, like, it's really cool. Like, I don't know if anyone else really, like, this is obviously something for, like, people who have OCs or, like, making a story or want to make a story, anime, or game one day. Have you ever had that thought of, like, you hear the song or even an anime opening and you're like, all right, I'm replacing all those characters that are in that song or in that opening with my characters, and it's working. But you can see, you can envision it. That's what I see pretty much almost all the time. I don't see, like, whenever I hear an anime opening, let's take Full Metal Alchemist, which is one of my favorites. When I hear those openings, I don't picture, like, take the third, I don't know the exact song of it, but it's one of my favorites, and that's sad that I can't remember. It was like Golden Time something. It was the third opening in Brotherhood. Imagine with the arm up with Edward Elric there, just like he's got his arm up with the automail. He's laying in a patch of grass and everything. He's like as if he's trying to reach out for something. That's one time I pictured Light doing that with his burnt arm, with all the scars around his arm and everything, holding that arm up while he's just laying there. And then he gets up and he sees all these enemies, just like how Edward Elric does, and he ends up getting his ass whooped a bit until someone comes in to help him and stuff like that. Well, not everyone has your talents, Arcane. Okay, I don't have your talents. I'm kidding, of course. But, yeah, I was just talking about, like, this is the kind of stream that I decided to do. So this stream, just in case, like you, Arcane, for someone who just got in here. So for this kind of stream, I decided to do random, but I'm doing it with but I can only pick characters, or I can only lay it on characters that, or I guess play as characters that I have in my story or ones that are at least already drawn out. So we've already had Kuno, we've had Harna, and then we've had Suzaku. I didn't really get to go in depth, though, because someone wanted to know, I think it was Moto who wanted to know about, like, the plot of my story, which was perfectly okay, because I talk about Harna a lot anyway. Oh, for God's sakes. All right. Sorry, there's, like, these fruit flies are getting on my nerves. Oh, So, I do like Full Metal Alchemist, the original one, but I gotta say, Brotherhood did way better. There was just some things that were kind of questionable. Well, not questionable, but just kind of didn't make sense in Full Metal Alchemist. I still love the anime, but Brotherhood did way better in making more sense in the anime. And it was just more enjoyable. Have I ever played visual novel? No. So yeah, there you go. There's at least Suzaku for you. All right, you know what? Let's just wrap up the battle. We're about to hit the hour mark, but we'll do one more battle and then we'll call it because we've only done 3. I'd like to do it like a nice 4 battles, and then we'll be good to go. So even though I'm wired as hell right now, I got a little bit more in me. By a little bit, I mean like one more battle, and then we'll be done. We'll be done. Excuse me. Gun. We'll be gun. Honestly, like, this kind of stuff, when I'm talking about my characters, is probably one of my favorite things to do. Like, there's, Samurai Warriors. Yeah, there's, like, all these diverse games I'm playing. But this stuff is where I'm most passionate. This is where you're going to see me. Like, this was actually last minute. Like, I wasn't thinking about talking about my characters and whatnot. But the thing about it was just, like, when I could do it, I can go on for hours. So I thought, you know what? If I'm going to be someone who has, like, no energy in me, I can at least give myself motivation to speak and talk about stuff during the stream with this. And I think this is perfect. Because I'm passionate about this stuff. There have been people who have been interested in hearing about it. So I was like, fuck it. Let's do it. And there's still people fucking here. So I'm just like, okay. All right, one more battle and then we're calling it. Let's see what we get. Who's gonna take over Suzaku's spot there on the top, on the left there, right behind me? Up. He's in the story, but I don't have him drawn. Funny enough, that's one of the main characters of the fucking story. Damn it, but I don't have him drawn out yet. We will. We have one more commission to do, and then we're actually gonna be working on Azura, and then we're gonna be working on Mirabelle. But we'll move. Pan Lin, is that a generic? I've never seen that name before. Also not drawn, so we can't do her. That's Harna's older sister, by the way. Hinata's not drawn either. That's Light's daughter. Awkward. Ryuji. Oh, I think it's my character that we made in the DW. What's her name? Oh, Freya! I wish actually we did get her drawn. I keep forgetting about this character. Damn it. Fuck. I love this character. I've never really talked about her much, but I love this kid. Why did I have to get ominous music when I was talking about Freya? What the hell? Why you gotta do me like that? Alright, anyway. It's music, though. Yeah, we'll move on. Damn it. Yeah! I love my character Freya, but... Oh, Bonita! Okay. I can do Bonita. I know, I wish I could stream longer, too, but, I'm just so tired. I am so wired. Yeah, she's tied in with, Ember and everything. Fuck. Oh, well, we get Bonita at least. You get to see Thickita. I've not shown her off in ages. You mean what's playing right... I boss at a soundtrack? Yeah, you mean, like, what's playing right now? Alright, let me... Jesus Christ, this picture's massive. Alright. Whoop. Oh, it's angled. Hold on. Let me try to change that a little bit. I think I can rotate this thing. Oh, not that much. I think I could just do it like this. Nope, other way. How many do you have? Oh, how many OCs do I have? Too many. Whoa, whoa, Bonita, calm yourself. Jesus, trying to just throw off the you didn't see that. She's Thickita for a reason, by the way. She's not human, so this is actually allowed. There you go, you get your thigh action. So, this is actually really funny that I'm showing this character, because this was actually the very first character that I've ever shown off with, a backstory. This was 2 or 3 years ago at this point. Oh, we get Azura there. Cool. Fucking Omega, please, calm down. Who do we have over here that I can use? That's awkward. Ah, fuck it. We'll just put her as commander. Even though I don't like showing her off yet. Well, this isn't really so much fan art. It's, this is commissioned art. This is from... The ones I've been showing right now have been from Alley Cat. And Alley Cat just did the hair so fucking perfect. It's so floofy and cloudy. We tried to give her hair a cloud aesthetic, which is why it's kind of like a little floofed and everything. Honestly, I miss Bonita. Bonita was like one of my favorites at the time. There's just so many that I have. You know what? Here, we'll do this because this actually goes into play with the other character. Here, I'll put in another character as well. Not like we'll put her like right next to her. Hold on, let's do this real quick because we have to put her in. If we do this, we have to put her in. We'll put in another thicker. Where's she at? Where is she? Oh, actually, I think she's going to be in the alt. I keep forgetting to change the alt colors over. Yep, there she is. I'll do this one just so we don't get thirsty people. I don't think you all can handle too many thighs. No offense. We'll do this. We'll have you there. Put you behind me. This music's so creepy for a character like this. And then we'll shrink up Bonita a little bit. Well, Bonita will be our main... no, the bunny ears are going to get in the way, so we'll just do that. There we go. All right. Transition. There we go. We're going to talk about these two. These two characters right here that I absolutely love and adore. Yeah, we talking about Moon? Of course, of course. You already knew. Of course. Okay. I should have put her in the battle. I don't want to look at Moon, honestly. Not right there. Moon is beautiful there. Moon, you see... Wait, hold on. Real quick. I'm sorry. This is what y'all get when you get me, like, talking about my OC stuff. When I talk about my stories, this is what y'all get. Which one is it? This one? This right here... Fuck. This right here, front and center, this is what I call perfection. This is perfection right here. Her DW version, however, sucks. Alright, let's actually play. Let me get this done first, and then we'll be good to go. By the way, you will see a bit of night and dewy difference as well for her. Big girls are best girls? Well, they're both thick, actually, so I guess you would say both Moon and Bonita are thick. And you would love them both. And if you don't, I'm gonna kill you. I'm kidding, by the way. Relax. Relax. Oh, where'd this knife come from? Whoops. Sorry about that. My bad. Man. Knives are funny. Boobita. That's actually a new one. People call her Thickita. Thiccita. The crit one. I feel like I'll need that. Alright, let's change the music. This is fucking depressing. We'll do another Sengoku one, though. Wait. Do I have that song on here? Oh, do I not? Do I not? Oh, it's not on the playlist? I don't believe it. I could have sworn I put her on here. We'll just start from there. I guess I took it off. Oh, well. I actually kind of like her song. It was Tsuruhime. We'll listen to Kasuga's song, and then we'll move over to, what the fuck's her name? Maria. Right, I gave her short hair in here. This was a mistake. I should have given her just her long floofy hair. I hate how this short hair looks. Hebbity bep, hebbity bep, hebbity bep, hebbity bep, hebbity bep, hebbity bep, hebbity bep. By the way, I love the dual fans just for this sake. Oh, the Sabatones? I'm not crazy about those weapons, honestly. I thought they were one of the worst weapons in the game. That's just me, though. By the way, just in case anyone here is just for the DW sake, don't worry about next week. You're going to be getting a DW video. I'm going to be playing as Gan Ning in his DW5 design with the ringed blade. Mura, are you still here? Hello, Mura. I'm doing your request for Wowia time. That was ages ago, but I'm doing it. I'm bringing the series back. God, Azra does not look like the way he's going to in the story. Yeah, we got that Kasuga theme. We got the vocal Kasuga theme. Coffee, I'm gonna say it. If I don't like making characters in that game, it's a failure of a game. I'm gonna say it. I don't care how good the Empire mode will be. If I can't make good characters in that game, it's a failed game. Because that's one of the reasons why I still play this game to this day, because of this. I played this game to this day because of how good the character creator is. Now, people said, obviously we're getting like a Neo kind of character creator, which makes me excited because, funny enough, when it's my next stream, Friday. I'm going to be streaming Nier Autonoma, though. Or not Autonoma, Nier Replicant. In terms of Warrior stuff, probably not this coming Saturday, because I'll be leaving on vacation Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll be doing one. You guys are going to be getting three videos worth of Warrior content. Monday, you're going to be getting the Honest Thoughts video on Samurai Warriors 5. Then on Wednesday, you're going to be getting the Gan Ning video and DW8 Extreme Legends. And then Spirit of Sanada on Friday. And then I'm going to be coming back. We're probably going to do another Warrior stream to give the hello, I'm back. I'm like, I'm back. I'm probably just going to put that as my title. I'm like, I'm back. And I'll probably put the game, like what game we're playing on the thumbnail. I have a whole week to decide what I'm playing on that next Saturday. I have no excuses. But what should I do? Should I do Dynasty, Samurai? It's been fun going back into Dynasty. Like, it used to just be like, fuck Dynasty, but I'm like, I miss it. Yeah, I bet you did forget. I bet a lot of people forgot about that series as a whole. Last one I did, I think, was Lu Xun. It was Lu Xun or Zheng Liao. And that was like 2 months ago, if not 3 months. Yeah, I made Harna in Neo 2, and that's gonna be basically what the video. I forgot stratagems. I'm bad. Oh man, that's embarrassing. And I call myself a pro. Anyway, sorry, we got to talk about the character, Bonita and Moon. So let me talk about it. It's not enjoyable. Well, it's enjoyable, but I mean, it's not heartwarming until the very end. So I'm gonna go just as brief as I can because again, I'm wired and I can't go into detail because I'm gonna lose my mind of track, especially when I try to talk to y'all about other stuff in the chat. But so let's talk a little bit about her. So at first, Bonita was actually a little person who lived on. I kid not. I'm actually like this sounds very generic, but this is actually how it sounds. But for the beginning of at least her lifestyle, her happy lifestyle. So she actually ended up living on a farm. She was just an honest farm worker along with her parents who are also part bunny. So by the way, she is not a halfling like Harna is, so she cannot retract her ears, her bunny ears and tail. Those stay on forever. Just want to make sure I let y'all know about that. But so she is a full-blown ninsu. So of course she's a bunny. She's one of the most frail of ninsu and all that. So she is like I said, she's someone who's working on the farms with her family, just making a nice, comfortable living. Nothing too bad. You know what? Fuck it. I've already done a legitimate video on this, and her backstory has actually not changed at all. So I'm actually going to just make this enjoyable. And then all of a sudden, on one terrible day, her family dies. Her farm gets looted, and she gets taken prisoner by all these people. I kid not. She basically becomes a slave. Bonita ends up becoming a slave to humans that say, you know what? With this fine-looking bunny here, we could probably make some money off of this. So that's exactly what they did. So these bandits ended up putting this enslaved bunny girl on, not auction, but like for sale at a market. I kid not. I'm not even making jokes at this point. So she ends up being put up for sale, and another human, a very disgusting human, actually ends up taking her, let's say air quotes, into his care. She turns into Batwoman. Yes. She is the Knight. She just wears all white, though. She doesn't wear black. Or no. Batgirl, did Batgirl wear black, or did she wear, like, blue? I mean, they always change the design, don't they? Because Batman, back in the day, used to wear blue, didn't he? Well, I'm going to get into this, because we got to also remember, Matsu is a strong girl. Bonita ain't. So this girl, of course, ends up being someone who has to basically go back into slavery with, like, this person that ended up buying her. Like, she ends up being, like, a abused slave/servant to this person. And this person, as well, has taken not only just her, but many other Nitsu as servants and slaves, basically. So she ends up becoming one of those, and she ends up becoming one of his. This is where you probably will have, like, some maybe cringe eyes and, like, go one of his favorites, so you can probably guess where that's going. So he ends up not doing good things with her. And this basically, at this point, Bonita doesn't really, like, her mind gets so, like, really broken. Her mindset gets very broken inside, to where she's like, I guess it's just how I'm supposed to live my life. This is my purpose. So at this point, she's just happy to have a purpose. This is literally how just sad she is. Bonita. Red, black for Batwoman, Batgirl, black, gray, yellow, and blue. God damn, what a color scheme. Let me just throw up the rainbow and everything. So yeah, that's just the kind of, like, mindset that she ends up getting. She just really feels like, all right, like she at this point really just, like, can't care anymore. Like, she can't care for her own life. At this point, she's either just like, I'm either serving my purpose or I'd just rather be dead. This is literally just how she is. But then comes a moment where someone actually comes in, and people from the Imperial Army actually end up coming to this man's doorstep, and is now actually asking them for him to give them some Nitsu for sale, so they can use them in the war that's coming up against the Kaijima, who are rebelling against humans for their, like I mentioned earlier with, like, the setting of the story. Like, these Kaijima at this point are rising up, and they are hating the humans, so they're like, we're not gonna stand for this crap anymore. The abuse that you give us and the Nitsu and even Mystics from time to time, we're not taking that crap anymore. We're just gonna rebel and do what we can. So all these people who want to join us, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna kick your asses. So they're basically having these broken Nitsu be put up for sale once again, and now they're basically going to be used as, I kid not, human shields, because all they would give Bonita at the time is one of these paired, or is a set of pair fans and a shield. At the time, all they really give her in terms of damage is, because the paired fans are decrepit looking. They're not anything like how they would look right here. They don't look anything imposing, anything that can damage somebody, nothing that can really hurt them. So they end up giving her a shield to where that she can hold up, and people can, like, pull her around and just, like, drag her around by the hair or ears or something like that, and use her as a human shield. I kid not. Like, that's all she's good for in terms of that. And at this point, she's, like, broken down at this point, dead in her eyes and everything. Like, this is how she notices that she's going to die, just to become useless. Be, like, have nothing for her in her life. And then all of a sudden, and again, I'm going to try to put some humor into this, and all of a sudden, someone who was around the same area as Bonita Here comes in Moon, the one that's right behind me. Well, they're technically both right behind me, but the pretty one. No, I mean, they're both gorgeous. But, you know, the more smirky one. Moon over here, the one with the black hair. The short black hair. That is the one who actually ends up taking her, dragging her away, throwing her on the ground, putting her behind her, and then beating the shit out of the Kaijima that are trying to kill her. So just in case anyone's curious as well, back in the day, Moon actually was someone who used a rapier for her moveset, but ever since SW5, I decided to go against that, and we actually decided to now give her gauntlets, kind of like how Yasuke and Mitsuki do it. Like, she's not a ninja by any means, but she's just a straight-up brawler. So, suddenly, yeah. But, yeah, so Moon is the one who basically pulls her aside because she's tired of seeing Bonita treated the way she is. But she also notices, like, there's not much gleam in her eyes at the moment. So, Moon ends up, like, trying to scream at her, telling her to snap out of it. And she says, if you're not going to be of any use for me in terms of, like, being there to cover my back like I'm trying to cover yours, then you might as well just hit the bricks. So she's not even telling her to just go drop dead. She's telling her to hit the bricks. Like she doesn't, at any point, she does not want her to die. She's trying to tell her, like, go over to that camp over there where my dad is, and I'll worry about keeping your ass safe until then. So she sees someone who's actually, like, trying to, like, keep her safe and keep her alive, and that's something very new to Bonita ever since her family. So there's a small gleam in, like, there's a small hint of life now in Bonita's eyes, and now she's someone who wants to try to stand up and actually start to try to, like, as frail as she is and as, like, weak as she is, she wants to be there to try to, like, go back to back with Moon and try to be there to protect her and try to be that shield for her. Even though Moon is technically just trying to just keep her safe. Because Moon is, like, that kind of character, is kind of that person who's like, I don't need anybody's help. I can handle this myself. I'm in for a good fight. That's the whole reason I'm here. I'm here for a good fight and also to bring all these Kaijima secretly over to our place because my dad and my brother are part of Kaijima, so I gotta help these guys out as best I can, because these Kaijima are getting very disrespected by the humans, and they have every right to be doing this, so instead, I'm just gonna try to make life easier on them. I'm gonna beat the hell out of them. This is her thought process. I'm gonna beat the hell out of these Kaijima, make them say reason like, hey, this isn't really helping you at all, and instead, I'm gonna have you just come over here with us, and we can actually try to maybe make a difference with my dad and brother. So that's the thing that Moon tries to do. So she tries to find a good fight with all these Kaijima, but at the same time, she's also trying to, like, beat the shit out of them and try to put reason into their head. Like, hey, common sense. Wars, sometimes they can work out, but sometimes when, especially with things like this, it's like, it ain't gonna happen. So that's basically Moon's whole thing when she's trying to, like, attack those Kaijima, and at the same time, also trying to help all the ninsu that were basically used as human shields and everything. So when she eventually gets over to Bonita, she's like, that's what I said. Like, she's like, yo, either help out in saving your people or hit the bricks and go over there and help out my dad and everything. Go be safe over there. So that ends up being exactly what happened. Is that the Air Gens? What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. We're doing well today. Also, I do got to say real quick, I appreciate y'all still, like, chilling out here. Just, like, listening to me geek out. I appreciate it. Because, like, I didn't expect people to really tune in. But I appreciate y'all for doing this. I might do more streams. I need to do more streams like this where I can just talk about my characters and just nerd out. And then you all can, like, enjoy, like, Warriors stuff like this. And that way you can also see when I first made my characters. By the way, that Ayaka is Moon, Light, and Cinder's mother, by the way. Fun fact. Canonically, she's not around. She's dead. But I made her in this game. So, yeah, that's basically how it goes. Bonita eventually gets a little life in her eyes, saying, like, well, I don't want this girl to do all this for me. I need to be of use to her. So that's basically what happens. She ends up trying to help out, and she tries to help out Moon as best she can. I mean, again, all she's got is, like, a broken up paired fans and a shield. So at the very least, she just tries to shield attacks as best she can, even though she's really weak and can barely take a hit. She's trying to do the best she can to try to stay stronger, and Moon's, like, right there next to her, just, like, motivating her. Like, yeah, there you go. There's the spirit. Keep it up. Show that fiery spirit that I know you can have and stuff like that. So she ends up doing all that, basically letting Bonita, like, be that kind of character. Not that kind of character, but be that kind of person who can, like, be there for herself and be that kind of person that she knows she can be. Like, she sees it in her eyes, even though there's, like, a dead look in her eyes. It's a very caring look in her eyes and everything as well. Like, she's just trying to be there to, like, help out whoever she can. She wants to be of use. So that's literally all Bonita is. All right, I didn't expect so many of you to, like, be tuning in. Y'all are fucking killing me, like, in a good way. I didn't like this. This shit is actually kind of like making me happy. Like so many of you are like interested in this shit. Is that the Professor Profar? What's up, dude? Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're doing well, dude. I've just been doing random warriors at the same time, also doing talking about my characters. So the rule is, for those of you who just got here, the rule is that I'm randomizing, but I can only land on my own character. So if I don't land on a character that I've either drawn out or on a character that is not in the story, well, we're just gonna say a character that's been drawn out. If I don't have a character that's been drawn out, that's part of my story, then I can't pick. I can't like pick that character. It has to be someone who's at least been drawn out. So. Fuck, we'll do one more. Y'all are making me enjoy this stream. I was not expecting to have this much fun, but y'all are making me have fun. I love every single one of you. Thank you so much. Oh, hold up. Yo? Hold on. I'm getting blessed at the moment. A dedicated HT day? I mean... Do you all want that? Do y'all want a dedicated day where I just talk about my characters? I mean, go ahead and preach if you want to. For a Profar in your story, he would be the shopping people who come in and ask for stuff. Hold on, I got blessed with some Alley Cat art. Hold on. We're getting some goodies. We're getting some goodies. Okay. Weirdly enough, Virgins, I have not seen. I haven't looked at any of the gameplay. I mentioned it earlier. I have not seen it. All right, 2K Savage, appreciate you being here. Mashing the potions and the violent swordmaster. All right, we'll do one more, and then we were officially going to call it. One more. It sounds like some people want to see a dedicated HT day. Trust me, if you want to see full-blown Lighty energy, you just sparked it in me. I'm not kidding. If you all really actually do want that, you sparked it in me. A day where we play like Samurai Warriors, Empires, or Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, and I just talk about my characters, like, you have no idea how like happy that would make me. Fucking Nobunaga. Wasn't Tai Chi from Fanlore Friday? Fanlore Friday people, do you remember? Wasn't he like the little guard? Fucking goddamn it! Freya again! You know what? We're playing as her. We're gonna play as her, but we're gonna have Moon in here instead. We're gonna talk about Moon and Freya. We'll do that. All right. Yeah, we'll have Moon skedaddle. We need to have you. We need to put Freya in here though one day. I need to get her drawn one day. Actually, hold on. I forgot she's at an angle. That's funny. Oh, wait. Hold on. I actually need to get something real quick. I need to save... I saved it on my phone, but not my computer. Taking my leave now. Goodbye. Later, Orochi. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day and or evening. Where is... Yo, I also forgot about this. You know what? I'll do that next stream. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Oh, you know what? Never mind. We'll just keep with this Ember because I just realized I didn't ask for the transparent version, so that was my stupid ass's problem. All right. All right, let me fix Ember real quick. She is not filters, idiot. This will for sure be our last one because I actually am getting tired and I need to eat. I'm starving. Just throw. Last one. For surezies. For realsies. Ah, too much thigh. Y'all can't handle that. Or can you? Thighs. There you go. There's your thighs. The funny thing is, I was thinking a lot about Ember today, story-wise. Not fantasizing about her. Oh, hold up. We got Lucifer. We'll put Lucifer in here. Oh, yeah, we got to change the battlefield. And even if it's a small one, it's okay. I don't think we did that one yet. I think this should be the character I'm thinking of. If it ain't... No, yeah, Freya. That is Freya. Let me see. Yeah, it's her. She's got 3-section staff. My eye! It's like twitching. I think that just shows that I'm just getting tired. So again, for just in case anyone who just got here, I did end up recording all the audio for my honest thoughts. I did a honest thoughts video for Summer Wars 5, like literally like an hour and a half ago, and then I just started streaming, and I was like, I'm dying. Yeah, that one. All right, this'll for realsies be the last one though, because I do need to get something to eat and just relax because I'm very tired. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to get those videos uploaded and edited. I need to get my gameplay. I'm probably just gonna pull the game again. I mentioned it. I don't think I'm gonna do like cutscenes in my video. I'm gonna just do raw gameplay because I don't want to like, just in case there are people who are just like looking for like, should I get the game or something like that. I'm gonna only do gameplay, not the cinematics or cutscenes or anything. That way they're gonna just see fighting. I don't know anything about Kill la Kill, I'm not gonna lie, so I'll take your word on it. Wow, we have one base. I don't remember this stage. Oh, yeah, I do. I remember it now. Okay, well, anyway. So, yeah, here's Freya, and then there's the character that she's associated with, Ember. So, as I mentioned earlier on in the stream, there's multiple realms in my story. And this one has the, this one that Ember takes part in. Oh, that's Lost Courage again. Hold on. Ah! What is this? I don't want to go on CoinTechmoAmerica.com. Get that crap out of here. How dare you? Oh, we'll do this. Hell yeah. No, I don't think they have a release date for 90. At least that's what I assume. But yeah, anyway. Did you try Onichambara Zombie Bikini Slayers? It's a fun game. Yeah, I've heard about it. I think I've only like played it once when I was younger, but I never really like actually played. Get off me! Bye. There we go. Okay, sorry. No, yeah, no, Profar, it's long. Honestly, I feel like it's very draggy because of Mitsuhide's story. It's a lot of copy and pasted battles in there, and I was not a fan of that. Yeah, it actually is like, it's funny, like, the name itself, it's like, you would not, like, think all that to be in one thing, but it's like, you know what? People have done weird stuff, so why should I be surprised? But anyway, yeah, so, my bad, I keep getting off track. Let me at least talk a little bit about these two. So, I'm not going to talk about anything tragic, which there is tragic stuff happening between the two. But, yeah, we'll just talk about them in general. So, Ember, as you're seeing on the left there, and then Freya, they both are pyromancers. And they are both from the Mirrored Realm. This realm is literally the mirrored reflection of the Origin Realm, which is where my main character, Light, and the rest of them basically take place. So instead of like having Light and everything, he has like another version of him known as Guang and Hikari. And then Light's younger sister, Cinder, that's Ember. Ember is as again Light's Cinder's mirrored reflection basically. But the thing about it is that like even though they are technically classified as like mirrored reflections, they have their own lives, they have their own things going on. And sometimes some people don't even get born into their realm. So like take like I can't say without spoiling it, but just take my word for it. Just take my word on it. Is that the Christmas Shine? Yo! Look at her looking all Christmassy. You're a little off. It's like 100 degrees here as well, Shine. You must be dying in that. Ooh, we got a wind altar. I literally put like just like fire stuff on her. Perfect. So yeah, these two in the mystic realm, in the mirrored realm, Ember becomes attuned with pyromancy, and then eventually she ends up joining a. Oh, there's no one here anymore. And then she ends up joining an academy so she can better control her fire, because if she doesn't learn how to control it, she's actually going to end up burning herself, as well as many others around her. So, of course, that's what she ends up doing, and she ends up meeting her master and everything like that. And then she ends up meeting the one and only Freya, which is the character I'm playing as right now. Another person who's very adept in pyromancy, and there are 2 steps to pyromancy. Technically 3, but we're only going to talk about the 2. So for Ember and Freya both, they are people who are very talented in pyromancy. So talented, in fact, that they, like, you know how fire normally looks. There is, like, you know how the regular orange flame and everything. That is the typical pyromancy fire. Basic, like, very dangerous, very powerful, but, of course, they can go even further beyond that. And then there is one is known as the way of the blue flame. And that is the kind of style. Look at this! Look how they're actually blocking in this game! Unlike SW5! Sorry, I had to let that out because that was one of the things that I put in my honest thoughts review, and I said I didn't like that. They literally broke their guard in 3 hits. Anyway, sorry, that I just triggered myself a little bit there. But, yeah, so they ended up... So those two are ones who are adept with it. Actually, hold on. I can actually show the blue flame. Fucking Nobunaga's picture! Haha! It looks so stupid. Here, let me unlock Ember's picture real quick. So as you can see here, she's got, don't mind the thigh, she's got a blue flame on one of her arms. So that is her literally, like, that is one of the strongest kind of flames that a pyromancy can have. Now again, there is a level even further beyond, but we're only talking about the main ones at the moment. Oh my god, they're at my camp of mains! Hold on, I didn't realize we were under attack. Now I'll just have them all just attack, fuck it. I'll be fine. Oh, he ran away. What a coward. Oh, he technically couldn't do that. Oh, you went against the rules, buddy. All right. But, yeah, up traffic again. So these two end up having a special particular master, not one that's ever going to get drawn out. It's just someone who's going to just, like, be off camera and everything. Buy hype. But, oh, man. Fucking got me with that thigh hype. But yeah, so they end up having that special teacher, and with them, they are one of the very few who do have that attunement to the way of the blue flame. So, these two get to spend a lot of time together. Ember is a little bit on the harder to, like, reach out to kind of side. Like, she could be cool and everything, and, like, be fun and everything like that, but... And she's much more soft-hearted, like, at the beginning of the story and everything. Like, she's much more kinder, much more nicer. But she can still be a little bit of a hard-ass from time to time, like, with her, like, abilities and just being able to, like, ha, I can do this. And I bet I can do it better than you. So she basically just tries to, like, make a rival out of Freya. But at the end of the day, these two kind of get a little bit more friendly with one another, if you catch my drift. And these two just end up knowing more about one another, know about Freya and everything like that. Ember with everything that's going on with her, about her family and about her parents. Of course, you know, tragic backstory. My parents are dead kind of backstory. So these two basically just learn more about each other and everything like that, and learn about, and Ember, or Freya, learns more about Ember's, like, family in terms of Hikari and Guang as well, with, like, how Guang has been acting of late and everything like that. So she really just starts to open up a lot with Freya, and Freya just starts opening up a bit about herself as well to Ember. And then eventually these two just end up getting more and more closer to one another until they become, you know, kind of interested in one another. So they end up they end up getting a little bit of interest with one another and start being a little bit more intimate, I will say. And that's basically how that ends up starting off with how their relationship goes and everything. So, all right, well, yeah, Airgen's pretty much just said it. Pretty much that. You can literally say it's hot because they're both pyromancers. Aren't I funny? The answer's no, I'm not. But, anyway. So, yeah, those two, they end up basically, for the majority of the time, as soon as they master their way of the blue flame and everything, they actually end up helping Guang with his whole campaign and everything, because at the time, he's talking about... I should probably show Guang as well, if that's the case, because I'm sure some of you have no idea who the fuck Guang is, nor do any of you know Hikari. But, I've at least shown Hikari on video late, like, I'll say recently, but it was probably like 3 or 5 months ago at this point. But yeah, so they eventually end up joining in the ranks of, like, Guang's army, who's someone who tries to, like, I'll say this with air quotes, tries to bring every person together in order to, like, get these humans to stop being the way they are. So if you can catch the drift by this, basically, things have not changed between the origin realm and the mirrored realm. There's still a lot of speciesism, there's a lot of racism and all that kind of stuff, and Guang has literally been tired of it since it was humans. They ended up killing both their parents Well, apparently that's the right way to say it, Hikari. Someone actually pointed that out on me, and I was like, well, it's a little difficult for me as well. I don't know why I just like struggled right there to say it, because I went it. It sounded like I was throwing up. No, but yeah, that actually is the proper way to say Hikari's name. Because, and the weird thing is, it's just the weird way of how I said it. Like, that's just how I pronounce, like, with, like, my R's and everything. Because I used to just say Hikari. But I'm not going to lie, even though I was like, I don't give a shit what they say, it really started to sound like Hickory instead of Hikari or Hikari. And then I start to think, like, how I say Light's son's name, Hikaru. I'm like, wait, why do I say Hikaru, but I can't say Hikari? That doesn't sound right. The hyper armor? Oh, like that super armor, no flinching bullshit? Oh, I fucking dug in on that. What? How you gonna block everything? By the way, Ling Tong's moveset really does work for Freya. The moveset you're seeing really does work for her. I kid not. So everything you're seeing here, her movements and everything, it's literally Freya. You ready, guys? There you go. All right, let me pop up Guang and Hikari real quick, and then we'll just end it. All right, let me get where Hikari's beauty. Where Hikari ass. Hi, Carrie. I'm not saying hi to Carrie. I don't even know who this Carrie is. Where is she? You know what, people? I'll say the name however I damn want. It's my universe. That's how a mean sweaty would say if they got offended by how you say someone's name. But I'm not like that. I don't give a damn. Okay, there's Hikari. And then we'll show Guang. And then there you go. All right, we're Guang's stupid ass. There he is. There's my mans. Yeah, look at this man. Look at this man. Look at him. He's blocking. Don't mind his skull. Hey, don't look. That's rude. Why are you looking down there? Hey, his eyes are up here. There's Guang, by the way. Let me shrink Hikari a little bit. I think she's only a waist. Yeah, she's like right there. We'll do that. So, just in case anyone's curious, oh, for God's sakes, hang on. Let me put up him as well, because it'll make more sense. Where's Light, stupid ass? Let's party! I probably cut out. All right, there's my main boy, Light. Hang on. So much happening right here. Okay, there we go. There's so much happening on this screen. Help! Oh my God! There's so much happening. All right, so real quick. Okay, you see this boy right here, the one that's moving around. That's my main character, Light. This character right here is Light. White and black hair boy is Light. So if you look over here to the right, this beauty here, and then to the left, that's the wrong one. This devilishly handsome man here. These two are the mirrored realm version of my main character, Light, who I can't seem to get. There we go. But yeah, so this character, Light, and the left and rights to him are his mirrored realm versions. As I said, the mirrored realm is literally the mirrored reflections of the character. Light, being the anime protagonist that he is, don't you dare say crotch. You already said it, and I just said it out loud. Damn it! But, yeah, it's the same person 3 different times. So the thing about them that's different is you could probably tell from looking at them. One's a little bit eviler, and then the other one's a little bit more heroic looking. And you could probably tell which one Light actually ended up kind of inheriting in terms of that. Well, not really inheriting because he was the original, but you get what I mean. So these 3 are all technically the same person. All 3 of them are the same. And so, yeah, so take Light out of the equation real quick. Guang, Hikari, Ember over there on the left, who I'm not moving because she's locked. All 3 of them are siblings. All 3 of them. All 3 of these people are siblings, and as I said, Guang right here is the, like, kind of more darker kind of side of Light, and then this one's the more heroic version of Light. So, again, You can kind of guess where this is going if I mentioned an evil version of Light and then a good version of Hikari. You're going to assume both these versions clash. Ember gets stuck in the middle, and then she has to decide, oh man, do I join my brother? Do I join my sister? And the scar, I'm not bringing it up right now because, no. But, yeah, so there you have it with these three characters. And I will say real quick, I will actually go more in depth with these characters in another live stream maybe or a video or something because these two characters, or three characters right here, I actually kid not, are probably my best 3 written characters ever. These 3 are my probably top 3 next to, like, in terms of being written as characters, these are my top 3. In terms of Evil Light is cute. By the way, oh yeah, so this is Guang. By the way, that literally just means light. And Hikari, which has the meaning of light. Ha! Do they have a rival? Well, not so much Guang and Hikari. They're basically their own rivals. Light does, yes. No, it's not that kind. It's not a psychological burn that Kane had. No, sir, hers is a lot more tragic. Ember's scar, I mean. Because at the time, she actually didn't have that scar, but she ended up getting it in a very sad way. And then she ended up becoming way more serious and way more closed than in a sad way. Did it mean dark? Hold on, am I stupid? Maybe that's what I meant. Hold on. Oh, well, no. Okay, yeah, I was right. No, Guang is, yeah, Guang is, light in Chinese. It's a Chinese name. And then Hikari, obviously, is light. But that's funny if that means dark. So actually, that worked. Holy shit, I am so good at this. I didn't even notice. But no, the original term, I was just going to be like, all right. Maybe I'll just do, like, you know, Guang is light in Chinese. That's why Guang has that name, and then Hikari is literally basically light. And that's why Cinder and Ember basically have the same kind of name as well. Ha! Look at that. Yeah, I was about to say, like, Guang Yu, for instance. So there you have it. So all these 3 characters... All 3 of these characters are characters that are probably my 3 most favorite written characters of all time. And, nah, I ain't gonna spoil like that. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say there, because that would actually be kind of major spoilage, because I don't want to spoil way too much, but yeah, these are the 3 characters here. These are, like, my big 3 that I love in terms of storytelling. I'll just say this. 2 of them go further in depth after a while. But, yeah, so we'll just leave it with all these 3 lovable characters here. But, all right, because I actually have a really big story, like, even, like, that goes a little more in depth with, like, not even Light being in the picture yet. But, like, a story with all 3 of them and then, like, having, like, one be, like, they're all basically lighthearted and a happy family just trying to work for that one goal of, like, unification, kind of, and, like, with everyone working together and whatnot. And then things go sour, and things go sour even more, and then I kid not, even more sour. And then one of them, I'm not going to say who, I'm pretty sure you might have an idea, goes bad. And then it kind of does bad around the others, and you can pretty much guess what happens there. But all right, before this gets any later, because it's already like 10:40 here, I'm going to wrap it up here. This was honestly a lot of fun. I did not expect to go this long at all. Like, I know I say that a lot, but this time I actually was not expecting to go this long for a stream. This stream was probably one of the most fun I've had, even though it was just a very short one. But yeah, so this was a really fun one. I appreciate all the support you all gave. I appreciate so many of you tuning into this stream as well. I did not anticipate, like, as soon as I started talking about backstory stuff, I thought some people were just going to be like, all right, bye. But y'all stayed. Y'all stayed, and I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Like, I did not expect so many people would actually, like, stay to be interested. Even if it was just for, you were just here for the gameplay portion. Like, a lot of you even stayed after I finished playing the game, which is really rad of you. So thank you very much. Because, like, honestly, you have no idea how much of a confidence boost that gives me. Because it gives me a massive confidence boost, like, that I can continue to do this. Because this was the one thing I was always, like, hesitant to do. So this was like, again, I was really hesitant. I was very like shy. I was very anxious. It was just a lot of things in my mind that didn't need to even be there, but I did anyway. But a lot of you today really helped clear that out, like clear that fog and those clouds of doubt and everything. So I'll be sure to do this again. I'll be sure to do it for a stream. I'll do it for some videos and everything. I really want to talk about my story because like I've done so much work on it, but I've really never really talked about it all that much. So I'm going to start doing that. I really mean it because like I want to. This was one of the main purposes of me making a channel. I've not been able to do it. And I don't know why. I just haven't been able to because of my confidence, my anxiety and everything, but I'm going to start doing it. And I really appreciate it because a lot of you were the reason for me doing it. So thank you for all of you who tuned into today's stream for that. I love you all very much. Like, I kid not when I say, like, this is I love this community a lot. It's incredible. Thank you. You guys really do give me massive confidence boosts. Even when I feel like at times I don't deserve it or anything. So thank you. I really appreciate it. But all right, before I get all too mushy and all that crap, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go get something to eat probably and go chill for the rest of the day. Again, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming Near Replicant tomorrow. I mean, hell, if you guys want, I'll probably talk a little bit about my characters during the playthrough if y'all want me to do that. I don't mind, honestly, because, hell, I'll talk about it whenever. But yeah, like, it's all, like, I just love it. So I'll do it whenever. Yeah, Allie did really good. But again, before I yammer on anymore, thank you all very much for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your day and or evening. I will be sure to see you all in the next one. Farewell.